The Rhode Island Public Transit Authority, or RIPTA, has been providing Rhode Islanders with transportation since the 1890s with their electric trolley cars. In the 1950s, they made the move to diesel buses. Since then, the ridership has steadily increased. From the beginning, Kennedy Plaza has been the central bus hub for the northern part of Rhode Island, and in the recent years has become the center of controversy. Over the last 10 years, there has been a large increase in ridership of RIPTA buses, and the increase is causing them to outgrow Kennedy Plaza. The official reason to move Kennedy Plaza as a central hub is to make it more convenient for the riders and help of the flow of traffic while restoring the heart of the city to a thriving epicenter. Others feel as though it is just an overly expensive plan that is aimed to moving the homeless population and less desirable people to other points of the city. We first interviewed Amy Patine, the planning manager for the Kennedy Plaza project and all of RIPTA's future endeavors.
Plaza has been a bus hub or transit hub for 100 years, and I'm sure it will continue to be for many years. However, Down City is no longer just the center of activity here around City Hall. The activities have spread into the new emerging jewelry district with the Highway Land. Certainly with the growth of rail ridership at the train station, we see people wanting to go to more places outside the walking distance of Kennedy Plaza. And so there is opportunity. There's a bond referendum on the ballot next week, $35 million bond to support mass transit hub infrastructure. That leads towards a vision of building a truly intermodal center at the Providence train station, where a RIPTA facility would be adjacent to the train station to create a bus-to-rail platform, indoor waiting area for our passengers, again, more modern amenities. That, coupled with a new hub down in the Gary Courthouse area in the Jewelry District, and Kennedy Plaza, all to one place, creates a multi-hub system in the city of Providence to best serve our statewide transit system.
While Mrs. Patine seemed confident that the switch would be a successful one, that it would benefit the riders, others felt differently. We went out to Kennedy Plaza to get some of the riders' thoughts on the switch.
It's more of a big inconvenience. It's not going to help out in the end at all.
Why would you say that?
Well, it was better off the way it was. I mean, but the reason why they want to remodel it is because the owners of the Sears Towers won't want anybody hanging downtown in Kennedy Plaza, homeless or otherwise.
I don't care for it as much because now if you get off at a certain spot and say, you know, your bus you're going to catch next is at A, and for instance, you get off over there, well, you might not make your bus getting off over there, walking over there. Plus, one of the major issues I have is a lot of people are handicapped who take the bus. So now if somebody does got to get over there and then they're going to walk all the way handicapped, that's just, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like the scheduling has been completely off.
We also interviewed a RIPTA driver to get his thoughts on the switch and if he thought from a driver's perspective it would be an effective solution.
In my opinion, it's just a front porch for City Hall. I know there's going to be, rumor has there's going to be limited buses at Kennedy Plaza, maybe 5 to 8 stops around the perimeter. Supposedly they're trying to get money to move to the lot next to Amtrak and then over to Dorrance next to the courthouse. But that still leaves a question of how people are going to get from Amtrak to the courthouse if they need to change buses.
Does the multiple substations make your job more difficult?
Extremely difficult. We can't make our stops on time. We run behind constantly. Passengers are constantly missing their bus because they have to run from one end of the bus stops to the other end, from the convention center up to the post office, and it's very difficult for elderly and disabled people.
Although the future for RIPTA and Kennedy Plaza is uncertain, whether it be helping the heart of the city become an epicenter, moving out the homeless population, or making public transit more convenient for riders, what is known is that there are big changes coming for Rhode Islanders who ride the public transit.